Okay, I'll stop you right there. If you haven't watched Dark, don't watch past the opener. I will spoil it for sure, because only one little detail of this review may make the Dark experience not as good as it should be. So, you have been warned. If you don't care being spoiled and you need to be convinced to watch the German production, then be my guest and come along through this episode of Quick Clips. It may not be quick though. Coming up.
Want honest reviews, some rants and a few tech talks in a quick clip? I'm sure you do! Hit that subscribe button and turn on notification so you don't miss the next clip.
Later in this video, I will have my top 5 WTF moments of the second season of Dark. To begin with, I want to say that Dark is an investment. If you are seeking for a show to sit back and relax, this isn't it. Dark is more like a book where you need to focus to follow it.
Noch immer ist unklar, was genau die Ereignisse in Winden ausgelöst hat. Vielleicht können wir sie retten. Alle.
I thought the first season was a challenging storytelling adventure, but season 2 just went into a higher gear by adding even more layers into the already intricate timeline. I'm not sure how other reviewers got the review out there so fast. I found myself sipping on the show very slowly, as the number of clues and plot twists needed some time to digest. It's one of those binge-watching addiction that you want to space out over a week to be able to understand every ramification of each character. And, oh boy, there are ramifications. It is by far one of the best plotted TV shows that Netflix has put out since producing their own programs, and an intriguing experiment in how time travel and looped event can play into one person's life, growth and evolution.
Deine Rolle in all dem hier ist viel größer, als du denkst. Es gibt einen Weg.
What is mind-blowing to me is how well the creators and writers of the show are managing all the different timelines and the different age characters, and still keeping the show grounded and make sense of all of it. Well, or almost all of it. Time travel is one of those topics that may create those plot holes or nonsense things, but Dark is managing to have an organized way to make sense of every event that happens during each episode. And even if I, by mysterious way, saw coming one of the pivotal WTF moment in episode 4 when Adam revealed himself to Jonas, the writer still managed to slap me in the face with other revelations that were just even more WTF. It is clear that the creators, Baran Bo Odar and Jentje Friese, I hope I say it correctly, have their convoluted plot running like clockwork. And I hope that this keeps running in the announced final third season that will be hopefully released next year. On a production level, the acting is sublime. I cannot fault the technical side of the TV show. Directing, editing, cinematography, lighting, costumes, and so forth are beautiful. The visual effects, not too much in your face and well conceived. What stood out to me in this season is the choices of commercial songs, which elevated those cinematic moments to the next level. So don't just keep your eyes open, but also your ears. If you have been watching this review to get motivated to binge Dark, pause the video. Come on then, go watch and come back later. If you're telling yourself you cannot watch a TV show in a foreign language, sorry, but you're full of it. So now just go and watch it. Look, when is the last time you watched a YouTube video and someone told you to pause their own video to go watch something else? This is true endorsement. If you are still hanging around, it means that you want to check out my top 5 WTF moment of Dark. Once again, big spoiler ahead, just after this. Let's start with WTF number 5. I wonder if it is a coincidence or if it is was part of a plan. The release of season 2 on the 21st of June 2019 coincided with the day Michael, aka older Mikkel, committed suicide. The first season of Dark was released in December 2017, so I guess the marketing team of Netflix must have had this little stroke of genius and pushed the season from December to June just to get this thing coinciding. Well done. What the fuck number 4? Older Noah is the teacher of younger Noah, teaching him how to become himself and telling him that gruesomely killing a man will shape him to become a stronger himself. That was quite weird, but there must be something else about it in the next season. What the f*** number 3? At the end of the season, Magnus, Franziska, Bartosz and adult Jonas use the time machine to escape the apocalypse. Now, this connects the dots with episode 5, I think, where you saw an older Magnus in 1921. So, if Magnus was older in 1921, they must have escaped to 1888 due to the 33-year jump point, and then become part of the Sigmundus Creatus S team led by Adam. Or tricked into it. As we know, Adam is a trickster and has some secret plans in his mind, and may have manipulated Magnus and Franziska into it. It also explains why Adam is older than everyone else in 1921. Not sure where Bartosz is, as I don't think we have seen his older version yet. As the family tree still has question marks about parentage, I wonder if Bartosz may be the father of some other characters? WTF number 2. Martha dies at the origin of the 2019's apocalypse. Jonas is desperate and cries. He is probably shocked that he couldn't stop it. But then Martha appears with a different haircut and ta-da! Not only the current universe is affected, but also a parallel one. I'm not sure what's going on here, and we will probably get to find out in season 3. But as I said earlier, I was impressed how they managed the different timelines in this universe. So, if they are adding a parallel universe, I swear, my mind is going to blow up. Now, the what the f*** number 1, and this got me. I didn't see it coming at all. The show has some weird situations, like Jonas being the son of Mikkel, who disappeared in the 2019 original timeline to land in 1986. Mikkel in 2019 timeline is the brother of Martha. And so Martha has an incestuous relation with Jonas. What the f*** moment that surpasses by a mile the one with Daenerys and Jon Snow on Game of Thrones. But the most significant this what the moment to me was when we discovered that Elizabeth Doppler, the deaf daughter of Charlotte and Peter Doppler, is Charlotte's mother. Yes, so you have heard it correctly. The daughter is the mother of her mother. Or you can put it in this way, that Elizabeth's sister Francisca is also her granddaughter. I don't know how this will pan out in the next season. I cannot foresee, but when you watch the show, it all makes kind of weird sense. Every character is just a piece in Jenga just before the tower is about to collapse, and you're there trying to get this last piece out. And when you take it away, any of those pieces remaining in the tower would fall apart. But at this point, I'm not sure if it would do, because maybe it won't. But what I'm sure of is that there will still be some twisted WTF moments in the next season. Look again at the family tree and how many question marks are still there. So I'm not excluding anything. Season 2 ended in a great cliffhanger, but I'm happy to have to wait a little bit before knowing the end of the story, as I will take some time to digest the whole thing. Well, more coming up after this. I'm sure you understood that I enjoy Dark. And, well, not just I enjoyed Dark, but Leo enjoyed it too. Well, he's not really paying attention to me, but usually he sits there, he throws me out of the couch and watch the shows. Let's rate Dark, and I will leave a little room of improvement for the third season, and so my verdict is... If you have watched the second season of Dark, please let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts about the show. If you want to check out my review for season 1, click over here. If you haven't watched it yet and I haven't convinced you, so I don't know, for fuck's sake, just go on Netflix and watch it. If you have watched it and you need some more inspiration, what to watch or not to watch this week, check out what other shows or movies I'm currently watching or just watched. They may be good or bad. Those are just suggestions. Feel free to like or dislike this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And if you want to get stuck in the YouTube infinite loop, keep watching my channel or click on this video suggestion or playlist. Yeah, the one down here. Also, get in touch on Twitter and Instagram at Enny. Until next time, ciao!